Rick Machi has talked up Carlos Alcaraz's future, and his prediction could come as a threat to Novak Djokovic's standing. One of Serena Williams' first-ever coaches has tipped Carlos Alcaraz to do something never seen before in tennis. Rick Machi's prediction could have an impact on Novak Djokovic if it comes true, as the Serb currently holds records for major titles and weeks at number 1. Alcaraz ended Djokovic's dominance at Wimbledon last month, defeating him in the final to lift the trophy. The world number 2 hadn't lost a match at the tournament since 2017 and went 10 years undefeated on center court before the 20-year-old's victory. And renowned tennis coach Machi believes this could just be the beginning for the Spaniard, who he backed to do something unprecedented if he could stay injury-free. At the end of the day, I think he can win any tournament that he plays, the American told Tennis Infinity. But that being said, no one's going undefeated. No one's gonna win all the time. He's gonna lose. Anything's possible, especially in men's tennis, because if someone's serving big and hitting the corners, you get into a tiebreaker, anything's possible. While Machi was realistic, he admitted that he thought Alcaraz could achieve something that hadn't yet been seen in tennis. He added, but he's the leader in the clubhouse. And barring injury, this guy can go places that maybe we've never seen in the game of tennis. It could be bad news for Djokovic if Alcaraz does fulfill the prediction, as the 36-year-old holds several records in the sport. He is the most decorated male Grand Slam champion in history and shares the overall Open-era record with Serena Williams. He also holds the most all-time weeks at number 1 with 389. But for Alcaraz to achieve something new, he will likely have to surpass Djokovic. And Machi knows a thing or two about great champions, as he was one of the earliest coaches of Venus and Serena Williams. The Grand Slam winning sisters moved to his academy with their family when they were young to start laying the foundations of their careers. They are just two of the world number 1s he has mentored, also working with Jennifer Capriati, Maria Sharapova and Andy Roddick. And Machi now seems taken by Alcaraz, who is already the youngest world number 1 in ATP history. Anything's possible with this guy, he continued. Even I think his best surface might be hard court simply because of his movement. The way he can stop and start, and he can slide, his movement is even better, in my opinion, on hard court. That being said, the serve, even though it's effective on a hard court, on grass, people can hurt him more. You know, you can hurt people more on grass. So the hard court, it's gonna be a little easier, generally speaking, the return. And I think when he plays on the hard court, from what I've seen, he's a little more authoritative, and he's a little more aggressive. Hell, take your second serve and come in. As well as Alcaraz's game. The famous tennis coach was also impressed by his on-court demeanor and praised the 20-year-old's parents for their input. But more importantly, the guy's a Broadway performer. You know, he loves the pressure. He loses 20-ball rallies and smiles. He has gratitude. His two best assets, in my opinion, are his mum and dad. You know, the way he's wired, he concluded.